Hello my scrappy friends, it is Jess here from the Scrappy Sisters and thank you for joining me for a Kitaholic Kits design team layout. So I started this layout with a pre-made Vicky Bouton background. I covered 99% of it, but it was nice just to have a little bit of that mixed media splatter sticking out the sides there. And the greens were just a really nice colour match, the greens and the yellows, with what is going on with this kit this month. So I started by freehand drawing my cute little Mickey heads. I just drew them on a scrap sheet of paper and cut that out and used it as a stencil. And then I cut 3 different Mickey heads and blanket stitched around the edge. I just freehand pierced the holes and then freehand blanket stitched. Yes, it did take a little while, but it was totally cute, so definitely worth it. I then have these 3 photos of my boy that I have popped up on foam. So these 3 photos, one of our major supermarket chains here in Australia, Woolworths, every time you spent $30, you got a bunch of game cards. They were Disney cards, and they were basically just collector cards. They had pictures of different Disney characters on them. They did have a game that went with them that we did play a couple of times, but once you put them into the binder folder, it was quite annoying to play because you then have to take them all out. So when they were in the binder folder, they were really more about being collector cards. And the kids took them to school and they traded with their friends and what have you. And Jack eventually was able to finish his collection and he was desperate for a binder folder, so we bought one of those, and this is him proudly sorting out all the cards and popping them into his folder, and he is very happy that he managed to sort the collection out. It's so funny though, because I think the minute he put them in the binder folder, he stopped looking at them and they stopped being of any importance whatsoever. But I shopped at Woolworths anyway, so I didn't really spend all that much money on it except purchasing the binder folder. So now that is why I wanted to have those Mickey heads, just a little subtle reminder to, those Disney Explore cards that he was collecting, Disney Wonder cards, sorry. Finding a title was really quite tricky for these. I was like, do you write collector cards? Do you write something about Disney? I really had no idea. So in the end, I just looked through my phrase thickers, and I noticed that this Vicky Bouton pack that I've had for quite a while was almost finished. It had that yes you can, and it had that nice look. Is it really related? Probably not. It's a bit of a random title, but I thought the yes you can kind of does relate to what's going on. It's like, yes, you can collect them all. Yes, you can sort them all out and put them in your binder folder. I don't know. You can kind of make anything fit with anything, surely. And then the nice just went along with how cool. Wow, that's so nice. Cool. Anyway, I'm telling myself it works and I'm rolling with it. I then built up a few little floral clusters. They do get a little bit lost on the page because of that large floral Mickey head anyway, but that's okay. Obviously in real life they are a bit more noticeable, and when you see the close-up photos you'll see that they have quite a bit of texture to them in terms of height and dimension, so it is more noticeable in real life. These florals are all fussy cut off one of the 12 by 12 sheets. One of the sheets in the pack, the B side, is just rows of different floral pieces, and to me it screamed that you were supposed to fussy cut those out and use those. They weren't supposed to be a full sheet. Now, I could be wrong, but I chose to believe that I was supposed to fussy cut them out, so I did spend a day doing that. I do enjoy fussy cutting, so it was no drama for me, and I've used all of those on this, or not all of them, but that's where I got the florals for this layout. I have then also finished up by popping on some stickles in the gold, sparkly gold, and that is going to call this one complete. There is quite a bit going on and I'm just going to leave it as he is. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this process, and I'll see you all next week. Bye everyone.